Funky Friday. Funky Friday. Funky Friday.
What's up, everybody? It's Steve Witchell here. Funky Friday, May 28th, 2021, coming to you live at a little afternoon Central Time. I had a little technical difficulty there. I had to restart. But it is 12:04 Central Time, 1:04 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. or 10:04 Pacific Time. And if it's not that time equivalent in your time zone, you're watching the replay. But if it says live right now, it's live. And you can comment if you like. Just make sure you let StreamYard show your name by clicking the link in the description that lets StreamYard show your name so I know who you are. You can ask me questions. You can yell at me, complain to me. God knows enough people do that every day. And that's what we're going to talk about today, playing well with others. I run this Cover Band Central page, the Cover Band Central group, the YouTube channel, which I would like you to subscribe to. There is a link in the description. Please subscribe to YouTube so we can have us all over there where these videos are all archived, all the Funky Fridays that I've done and the rest of the videos that I've done that I do Monday through Friday. Somebody said, "What's up, Steve?" I don't know who you are, Stevie, but very emphatic about the what's up. So what's up to you too? You just need to click StreamYard to let, or click the link to let StreamYard show your name so I know who you are. And that's probably somebody that knows me. All right. So yeah, pretty much every day with running the group, I wake up to notifications or messages or emails about people that are frustrated with something that's going on in the group, whether it's they're talking about somebody else or themselves being banned or muted. Somebody said my computer must be lagging. I don't know what that means because my computer, as far as I can tell, is fine. But if it's lagging on your end, then let me know. It was me. I don't know who me is. DT, Daly Thomas, probably. So, yes, Daly. Come on, Daly, you know by now. Click the link in the description. Let StreamYard show your name. That's how we do this. All right, so yeah, so every day I wake up to something, and the group, out of everything in the Cover Band Central universe, the group is the thing that is the most difficult to manage. And fortunately, I have moderators in there that do a very good job in taking care of business. There's guidelines to follow, and if you violate the guideline, you're going to have some sort of repercussion. At the minimum, your comment or your post will be deleted. At the maximum, you will be kicked out and blocked. And it's not fun to have to do all this. I don't like it. I don't like this part of the job. It's, I feel like I have to be a dad to 58,000 people. And that's, it's not really the most fun part of this, but I do it, and the moderators do it too. But I mean, let's talk about the bigger picture here about getting along with other people. I play, basically full time now in New Orleans. Obviously, the whole year off. I was off. Everybody else was off for COVID. But getting back to work, I'm playing, 3 nights a week, and it's kind of a full-time thing. Prior to that, I had played here for 10 years. I've been in New Orleans since 2010 playing, and I've played in the ballpark of 2,000 shows here in New Orleans, and not everyone goes smoothly. Not every show goes smoothly, especially when you're playing with the same people night after night in the same room, playing the same songs. People get irritable, people get tired, and it happens a lot where you end up taking things out on another person that's on stage, especially when you're on stage for a long time, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. It can be even longer than that. It's important to keep yourself in check in this case. I've been in instances where people have gotten in fights on stage, arguments on stage. I've been in situations where people have nearly come to blows on stage. Not me, but other people. But I've definitely had my share of spats on stage. And I know that the best thing for me to do is to just not put fuel on the fire. Even if it's me, and I'm upset about something or something that somebody else said, something that somebody else did. On stage is definitely not the place to deal with it. But it happens, it happens where you feel that emotion come up, where you feel like you're aggravated and you want to say something right now. And it's happened even recently to me where somebody said something to me on stage and I felt like, that's not a thing to say on stage and to me, and it's not. And I spent playing a couple of songs thinking about what I want to say back and how I want to clear this up. And I was thinking, I'm going to do it just on break when we get on break. And then by the time we got on break, it kind of had diffused and I was calmer and I didn't feel like I needed to even discuss it at all. It just felt like, okay, well, that's an old thing now. This kind of feeling and this kind of these differences is way more evident and way more magnified in the Cover Band Central group, because no, we're not on stage, we're not band members, or band mates, I should say, with people in there. They're just we're all kind of in the music community, but there's a lot of different personalities, there's a lot of different affiliations, backgrounds, ages, and beliefs, and people are very quick on the internet, and it's not just in the Cover Band Central group, it's on the internet, to respond to something emotionally when they feel like they disagree or they've been wronged or they're offended, and typing on that phone or on that computer, it happens quickly and you post something. And I would like to encourage people to take a breath first. Take 5 breaths first. Take 5 deep breaths before you react to something. What ends up happening in the group is it just escalates, and then people start throwing fuel on that fire. And then people end up getting muted or kicked out, or their comments or their posts deleted. And that's, no matter how much I say here, no matter what I say, that's going to continue. And we're going to have to continue to moderate it all the time. It's just the reality of the internet. But for the people that have some common sense, I'd like to appeal to you to just take a few deep breaths before you react, whether it's in your band situation, your personal band situation, especially on stage. But more so for our purposes here in the Cover Band Central group. I didn't start this whole thing to have it be a soapbox. I didn't start it to have it be a debate forum. I started this whole thing for my love of music and my love of musicians and love of being a musician and love of being in a band. And I think primarily most people are in there for that same reason. So it's really kind of a few bad apples that come to the surface every day. So most likely you, my dear listener and watcher, are not among that group of people that can't behave. But maybe there are some of you out there that teeter on it. And I'm one too, because I'm a very emotional person, especially when it comes to music, and anything around music. And I have had to learn over a long period of time to not react right away to something that rubs me the wrong way. And, like I said, it has taken a long time, but I've learned it and I'm much better for it. I'm able to to focus more on myself and my craft and stay in peace. There's a some of you will get this, and some of you will think it's like woohoo stuff. But a quote from Wayne Dyer, who's an author, said, if you have a choice to be right or be kind, always be kind. Because being right, you don't get an award, you don't get a trophy, you don't get accolades for being right. You get your ego boosted, and it's temporary, and it's not worth causing problems and upsetting other people just to be right. Even if you know you're right about something, it's better to be kind. It's just better in the long run. It makes you feel better as a person internally. And yeah, that's what I have to say about that. All right, Ashley, I'll put up your thing. Although Jesse James Band playing Crystal Bar tonight, Westland, Michigan. So anybody's in Westland, Michigan, go see Ashley's band or thereabouts. Yeah. See, and Bernard said he loves the encouragement and positive means on the page. That's what I'm all about. That's me. This the memes, the inspirational stuff, that all comes from me. That's my feeling on music. That's my feeling on life. This Cover Band Central was built by me. It is run by me. I have other people that help me with things, but it is me and my personality, my beliefs, my the things that are important to me at the core are what come through Cover Band Central. So the page, the inspirational stuff you see, that's all me, things that I believe and things that I curate stuff, I create some, but that's all stuff that's coming from me. And I have a pretty good sense of humor too, so I put up funny stuff every day because I think that we, as serious as this business can be, we can't really take ourselves that seriously because we're just playing music, and it's not just playing music. We're playing music, and it's supposed to be fun. And sometimes it's fun to kind of rib each other and poke fun at ourselves, and not take ourselves too seriously. Yeah, Bernard said he loves to support those that are out there playing, and I do too. I'm a music fan above everything else. I've been a bass player for 38 years, but I'm a music fan more than anything else. So breathe, people. Just breathe. Take a second before you react to something. It really does make a difference in your life. It makes you feel better about yourself in the long run. If you say something mean to somebody else, you're not going to feel good about yourself. You think you are. The ego tricks you into thinking you're I won. I got that guy. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You just said something about yourself and not about the other person. Okay. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate you, man. And yeah, Dale says here, the job requires a sense of humor. It sure does. And sometimes I'm serious in here when I come in here and do this little thing. And sometimes I'm fun and funny. Depends on the subject matter, I suppose. I don't know if I'm funny. Sometimes I think I'm funny. I don't know. But I definitely don't take myself all that seriously. There's certain things I'm serious about, but for the most part, I don't take myself all that seriously. I think I'm good, but I know there's other people that are really good and really better than me too. So that's where I leave it at, and that works for me. So that's it, guys. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where all these videos are archived that I do every Monday through Friday at noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And if you're overseas, over the ocean in Europe or Australia or any other place that involves Cover Band Central members, and I know there's people from all over the world that are part of this community, I don't know what time it is for you there. I don't have the conversion chart, but if it says live right now, it's live. And if it doesn't, then you're watching the replay, and it's just as good. You can comment on the replay, share with your friends. Make sure you're checking out and subscribing to YouTube, like I said, and also coverbandcentral.com is the hub for all things Cover Band Central. Go sign up for a profile for you, your band, or both, and it is free. All right, guys, have a great weekend. We'll be back for Motivation Monday on Monday. And even though it's Memorial Day, I'll still be here. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other, man. It makes a difference in this world. Do it through music. Say what you want to say through music. That's the way to go.
Funky Friday.